Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Chad. Today I want to talk about giving. We're always so worried, especially here in America, about what we're going to get. What we're going to get out of things. I'm sure you've maybe spoken to somebody and at one point or another asked them for a favor and heard the response or, what am I going to get out of it? Or maybe you've given that response before. Now, the infinite abundance is it's the idea that there is an infinite amount of everything that we seek, everything that we desire. So there's no chance that we're going to run out. Not in our lifetime, anyway. Now, yes, there may be some exceptions to that rule, but we won't get into that right now. We're going to focus on the fact that energy is what surrounds us, what we're made of, and what produces the things that we desire. So, the idea of giving seems like something that we're taught to only do, that most of us are taught to only do during the holidays, during a time of disaster, when the hurricane comes through and really destroys these communities, and we give to the Red Cross, or the earthquake that happened in Haiti. People started to give freely from a full heart, and that's what we should be doing every day. What happens is, the more we give, the better it makes the person we're giving to feel, but it also does wonders for us. The Dalai Lama talks about research in which giving actually reduces the chance of a cardiovascular distress, heart attack, or any of these really negative ailments and illnesses. Giving. We should give with a whole heart every day. And I've been guilty of it. I know that I've been guilty of it in the past. I can recall, having food drives at school, and we were cleaning out the canned food that we didn't really want. That's not giving from a whole heart. That was just giving to keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. So we need to give from a full heart. Give with full faith. That's going to help these people out, that they're going to enjoy it. Or animals, or wherever given to. There's a man named James Doty, and he was on one of the Stanford boards of compassion that he put together. Prior to that, I believe he was in the medical field, and he was worth around $75 million. Well, he grew up, like most of us, without much in hand. And as he had the $75 million, he pledged to give $30 million of it away to a charity. Well, prior to giving that away to a charity, an issue happened to where he lost almost all of his money. Minus, I think it was around $35 million that was left. And his attorneys at the time said, well, you're okay to backtrack on your donation that you were going to make in the amount of $30,000. You're fine. People are going to understand that, this happened. You need the income now, and this and that. And he thought to himself, he said, no, I pledged to give that. He said, I grew up with nothing. I thought money and having everything I wanted was going to make me happy. It didn't. He said, so I still want to give that away. And as he gave that away, he said he felt so much better. He said he felt so relieved from a burden that he didn't have, that he had and had not anticipated. Now, most of us don't have $30 million to give away. And let me finish that story, because you're going to wonder what happened to him. So he ended up pretty much recouping and getting back not the millions that he wanted, but he got back to where he wanted to be. So a lot of times we think we want the millions and millions. But when we get there, that's not what we want. I can't tell you that. I haven't been there yet. And I'm not sure if that's what I want exactly. So he thought that's what he wanted. The millions of dollars. Millions and millions. He made that millions and millions. He thought it was going to make him happy. It didn't. Once he started focusing on the inside person, his self, himself, from the inside out, and he still gave that money, and he was left with virtually nothing, he said, okay, now I can find my happiness, and I know whatever I need financially will come. And that is where most of us have to start, because we don't come from a wealthy family. We don't come from inherited money from a trust fund or anything like that. We don't win the lottery. And there's a reason why a lot of people win the lottery and are back to broke within a few years. And we'll explain that in another video. But giving from a full heart, a whole heart, giving from the belief that you're actually helping somebody, from the intention that you want to better something or somebody by giving, also brings more to us. So we're like a filter, like a almost like this constantly moving system of inflow and outflow. And the more we can put to the outflow, the more room it leaves for inflow, if that makes sense. There's a good example in the Book of Joy that talks about the Dead Sea. Now, the Dead Sea is fed by fresh water, right? It's fed by a fresh water source, but it doesn't give anything out. So everything dies. Everything dies that's there. So that's why it's important that if everything in life is works off of that same aspect. Inflow, fresh water, outflow. Inflow, outflow. Keep it circulating, right? A lot of times we get to this greed mentality or this fear mentality that turns into greed of, okay, we only have this much money in the bank, we only have this, we can't do this right now, we can't do this and this. And it becomes either greed or it becomes fear where we're holding on to this stuff. Just know and trust in the universe. Universe, God, Allah, whatever you believe, have faith and trust in it. And know it'll come back to you tenfold. So give with a full heart. Give with positive intention. And give not to expect something back, but to hope you can better somebody else's life. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up and that little subscribe button below. I thank you for watching. Smile at the world will smile at the world will smile back. My name is Chad. We'll see you on the next one.